Heartbreaking. Woman pregnant with her fifth child says doctors have informed her that she will die while giving birth. She got 5 kids. And y'all love to bring this stuff to the internet. Okay. And everybody is supposed to rally around and support and help. It's the same shit over and over and over again, right? 1 minute, Roe v. Wade is the best thing in the world. The next minute, people act like they don't know what it is. But, you know, your choice is your choice. Your consequences are your consequences. Be accountable for what it is that you do. So now come to the internet to try to get empathy and sympathy. And honestly, in my opinion, get some money. But let's hear it.
Hey, y'all. So my doctor told me today, basically, I will die giving birth to my 5th child. Due to the health issues that I have in my heart and my high blood pressure, there's only so much they can do. So it is expected that I will not make it delivering my 5th child. It's really hard to make this video. I have 4 other kids. I've been dealing with this whole pregnancy. If you want to help out, I had to start a GoFundMe because I got to set a plan, a future for my 4 kids. It's in my bio. Hey, y'all.
Now, me personally, right, I think this is another grift, but you know how Black people seem to have a big bleeding heart for everything, especially single mothers, right? And like somebody just said in the chat, so she just found this out on kid number 5. She didn't know that she had this condition. All right, let's say that she didn't. Well, why is she not doing a Roe v. Wade? So the answer is to come to the internet to start a GoFundMe. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. First of all, I don't believe this story for anything. Do I think that she might have a heart condition? Maybe she does, but I don't believe this story at all. Exactly. I think it's a whole ass scam. But bleeding hearts will bleed and get taken advantage of. And then people will say, oh, you're so mean. Oh, you're so mean. I'm mean. So I should give my hard-earned money to someone who decided to be a single mom and have 5 kids. When it's been told several times that this is definitely a way to be poverty stricken for the rest of your life, to just have kids and have no plan. I say this all the time. You never know what's going to happen with regard to the kid that you have. They could have issues. It could be difficult. They could be colicky. It could be anything. Nope. Everybody want to be out here effing. Everybody want to be a feminist. Everybody want to be a misandrist. And then when tough time comes, now all of a sudden the community is supposed to come together. Who? I'm confused. Black women love Roe v. Wade, so I'm not sure why that's not a solution. Whatever state you got to go to in order to get it, I'm sure California will oblige you. Okay, shout out to California. But this is the way that we do things. Why don't you already have something in place for your family, for your kids? Why don't you talk to their father? Why don't you go to your community? Oh, there's no more community. You're right. There is no more community because nobody wants to work together because there are no families. And as soon as we start talking about having a family, getting married, at least having a great co-parenting relationship, instead of trying to keep men away from their kids or saying that they ain't shit, well, you ain't shit either because you had sex with them and had a baby. So until people start saying that, and it looks like way back when Bill was saying it, and it looks like Don Lemon was saying it, but as soon as you say something that makes sense, it's a no. So GoFundMe has turned into the new way. You should already have some insurance. You should already have some life insurance. That's how you can get your kids together. Now, whether you can get it now because of this condition, I don't know. And it might be expensive. But child, my thought is that if whoever you are, can afford Chris Brown $2,500 meet and greets, then I'm thinking that you can afford some daggone life insurance. We didn't know. Okay. Nobody knows. So TikTok is not teaching y'all that. This is what I'm saying. So the Black community leaders, where are they at to tell about stuff like this, to require things like this? They don't keep your eye on the daggone prize that Bill Cosby, Amber Gruder, and I forget the last man's name, and even Don Lemon was trying to say is what needs to be done. That's how we are going to improve at minimum. But instead of taking the things that make sense to help said community, people would rather go for the low vibrational things, to listen to those two musical people, quote unquote, who Welcome to the Culture is promoting to the community, along with Spin That. Anything that's worth having might take you some time to do, and it just might be hard work. But instead of doing that, it's easier just to go ahead and, say, I'll just do it this way because that's what everybody else is doing. Your leaders are not teaching y'all this. Your real leaders were the people that we looked at today, back then. But of course, again, you don't listen to Bill Cosby. I don't know where Aaron Magruder is, but he tried. And again, the last dude, I don't know his name, but it sounds like he was probably too up front and stuff like that, which is why you can hate somebody like Ben Carson, who came from nothing and now he's a millionaire, but he don't count. You can even look at Clarence Thomas. I know y'all will be like, oh, you're just MAGA, and it has nothing to do with it. These are just the prominent Black people that y'all don't want to listen to or give the respect for what it is that they did. So it's a problem that Clarence Thomas married a white woman, but it's not a problem that Venus and Serena have married white men. It's not a problem that Don Lemon is going home to a white man. I don't know if they're married or not. Anyway. Let's hear it again.
So my doctor told me today, basically, I will die giving birth to my 5th child.
So it sounds like maybe she should get an AB. Allegedly. I have questions.
Due to the health issues that I have in my heart.
So it sounds like she probably already knew that she had some health issues with the heart, allegedly, but I'm gonna go out on a limb.
My high blood pressure.
High blood pressure, well, we already know not we all, but it probably runs in Black people in most of our families. High blood pressure, diabetes, it's the same old crap. But that does definitely, it can be passed down, but we can try to prevent that with diet and exercise. Is that being pushed in the community? Diet and exercise? Stop eating out. Stop eating junk and bullshit. Run on a treadmill for a half an hour. Any of that being taught? They don't teach y'all. They don't teach the community none of that. They just said white people are racist and you should be scared. That's the only message we got? Nothing for improvement?
There's only so much they can do. So it is expected that I will not make it delivering my 5th child. It's really hard to make this video. I have 4 other kids.
Well, hopefully they're not watching this.
I've been dealing with this whole pregnancy.
Where's the person that you're pregnant by? Again, I got questions. Where they at? Are they preparing to, I guess, take the kid, and any of these other kids belong to them? Let us know that. I got questions.
If you want to help out, I had to start a GoFundMe because
if you want to help out, I had to. Is GoFundMe specific for Black people whenever they need money? Because everybody's just like, have a GoFundMe. Remember the girl that said every single mom should have a GoFundMe? Every single mom shouldn't be a single mom. How about that? All right, I'm sorry. That's just crazy talk.
I got to set a future for my 4 kids.
Yeah, you want to set a plan. You should be setting a plan as soon as you have the kid. You set the plan actually before you have the kid. But I know that's just crazy talk.
It's in my bio.
All right, well, it's in her bio. If y'all want it, child, go to Neighborhood Talk. I'm sure they have all the information.